So for a lot of serviced estates, the most common plot sizes that you are going to find there are 500 square meters and 300 square meters. This time around, we are not talking about all those land we are selling in Ekbel. We're talking about serviced plots. Estate like Macarius, estate like Imen Phase 2, estate like Beechwood Estates. So Genesis Court. So if you are buying in any of these service estates and you are buying for investment, we want to compare and contrast in this episode which one you should be going for. Now, in case you are coming across a video like this for the first time and you don't know what our channel is about, this Meet the Property Guy Property channel, and this will discuss everything real estate, everything you really need to know about your investment, buying real estate, buying a property, particularly buying real estate in Nigeria. We share all the tips, guides, analysis that you need to know about land documents, return on investment, risk, real estate companies, you know, how to avoid getting scammed, and also how to protect your investment. So after watching this video, this our episode, I will also suggest you also go to our different playlists. We have a playlist on property investor series, we have a playlist on Q&A, we have a playlist on trivia, we have a playlist on Ekbe, we have a playlist on Ikeja, we have a playlist on Chevron, and so on like that. You are definitely going to learn a lot by watching our videos under these different playlists. So let's go into our Q&A and see what we are discussing about for today.
You're about to buy a service plot for investment, but you're comparing, should I buy a 300 square meter or a 500 square meter? All things being equal, you want to know if a 300 square meter or a 500 square meter will offer you better return on investment, and which plot size will sell faster. So would it be better to buy a 300 square meter or a 500 square meter in a serviced estate?
So before we go into analyzing the 300 square meters and the 500 square meters, if you have not subscribed yet to the Property Guide, we really want you to subscribe to our videos. We want you to subscribe to our channel. We have a lot of content we are dishing out, a lot of guides we are dishing out, and I specifically don't want you to miss out of any of them. So kindly subscribe, turn on the notification button, give us a thumb like, engage on our videos, because we want you to be part of the family, you know. So now let's go into analyzing and comparing the 300 square meters and the 500 square meters in a service plot. Now again, we are comparing for investment, strictly for investment, and we are comparing a service plot, not the bush we are selling in Ekpe and the future land we are selling in Ekpe, but in a service plot, in a service estate where there is interlocked drainages and everything. So you want to buy or to invest there. So should you buy 300 square meters? Should you buy 500 square meters? Now, I've given examples of service estate and service plot. Macarius, Genesis Court, Lekki County by Megamond, and Imen Estate Phase 2. Yeah, can still be regarded as a service estate, Beechwood Estates, you know, those kind of estates, basically. Now, if you have a 300 square meter in a service estate, when you want to sell, your target audience is different from the people that want to buy a 500 square meters from you in a service estate. So which means that by the time you want to flip at maturity, the people that are interested in a 300 square meters in that estate to buy and the people that are interested in a 500 square meters in that estate to buy, they are different. Now, for the most people that want to buy a 300 square meters, they want to buy, build, and live. So which means that most of the people that want to buy from you when you want to sell, if it's 300 square meters that you have there, they want to buy that land, build on it, and live there. They want to bring in their family, they are abroad, they are in Nigeria, where they are. Now, for a 500 square meters, the person that wants to buy from you might not necessarily want to build to live. The person might want to build to rent out or to build and sell. So maybe the person will buy the 500 square meters and then put a semi-detached building there and sell it. So the difference in the target audience for a 300 square meters and a 500 square meters will also reflect in their preferences. You know, so the preferences for people that want to buy, build, and live there will be different from the preferences of people that want to buy, build and resell. The people that want to buy, build and resell, they are calculating the numbers. Any amount they are buying the land, they are already adding, okay, if I build, okay, this is the price that I can sell it, and they're looking at it that, okay, is it feasible, do I make profit or not? The person that want to buy, build and live, what's just about that person is, I like this estate, I want the land there, I want to buy, build, and they are not really counting any profit or counting any return. So you want to have this at the back of your mind that, okay, I have a 300 square meters or a 400 square meters at Megamond, Lekki County. I have a 400 square meters or 300 square meters at Genesis Court, maybe Court 2 or Court 3. Or I have 500 square meters at Genesis Court, Court 2 or Court 3, or 500 square meters at Beachwood. The people that want to buy this property from you at maturity, they are different. So you're either talking to someone, an individual that want to buy, build and stay there, or a developer that want to buy, build and resell. So secondly, if you have a 300 square meters in a service estate, it's unlikely you will be able to do JV, which is joint venture. But with 500 square meters, you can still squeeze it in and do JV, although JV most times is like 2,000, 2,500, 3,000, 6,000 square meters. But we've seen scenario of people doing JV on 600, 700 and even 900 square meters. Now, in case you don't know what I mean by JV, JV is I have the land, you have the land, and a developer comes to you that, okay, don't worry, me, I have the money, I have the fund, let me come and develop this land, let me build on it, let me build apartments on it, let me build duplex on it, and then we share based on the value of your land. So they are developing the property, your property, but you are not dropping a dime, because they are the one that are bringing in the expertise, the money and the funds and everything. So that's what I mean by JV. So for a 300 square meters, most developers won't be interested, because the sharing ratio and everything will cause a lot of issues. But with the 500 square meters, they can do a semi-detached, they take one, you take one, everybody smiles, depending on your sharing ratio or how you guys set up the agreement. So with the 500 square meters, if you are considering interested in doing JV in the future, then you should not buy 300 square meter service plot. But if you don't mind, you just want to buy and then in the future sell, then 300 square meter is okay. Now, if it's an estate that you yourself you like, and you might likely want to live there in the future, then it makes sense for you to buy a 500 square meters, 800 square meters, or a 1,000 square meters. But don't buy a 300 square meters. Because if you buy a 300 square meters, that means you have limited yourself to the only thing you can do in that estate is to buy, build, and live there. Nothing else. You can only buy, build, and live there yourself. You can't do any form of investment in that estate. Now, but if you have a 500 square meters, you can buy, build, live there, and at the same time still buy, build, and sell there. So you can have a twin building in that estate or on that property where you live in one and then you sell one, or you rent out one, or you do short let on one, or anything that you want to do. So you can see that the 500 square meter gives you that opportunity and that flexibility. With the 1,000 square meters that you have, you can even do more. Even if it's 2,000 square meters that you have, you can even do lots more. If it's 3,000 square meters that you have, you can even do more. So basically, the higher the size that you have there, the more flexibility and the more opportunities that you have. The lesser the size that you have, the more restricted that you are. So if you are investing there, is a 300 square meters that you have there, is either you sell that plot, or you build on that plot and you live in it, or you build on that plot and you sell it. So, but if you have a 500, a 600, a 700 square meters, you can buy, build, live there, buy, build, still sell there, buy, build, and still rent there. So you have that flexibility. Now, another advantage of having a 500 square meter is, or a 600, or a 700, or a 900 square meters. There was one of these my client that bought Genesis Court 2 for me last year. He bought around 600 and I think 660, yeah, 660 square meters there, and he was able to cut that plot into 3 sizes, basically 3 sizes. So you can do what we call split sell or split develop. So you can cut some parts, develop it, live there, or sell it, and then you still have some part left. But with 300 square meters, definitely you don't have any part left once you do anything. So either sell your entire land and don't have anything in the estate again, or you build that land, you build on that property, and you sell it and you don't have anything in that estate again, or you build another property and you live in it and you don't have anything in that estate again. So, but it's a 500, a 700, a 600, a 1,000 square meters. You can split, can divide the land to maybe 250 square meters, can divide the land to 300 square meters, can divide the land to 400 square meters, and do whatever else that you want to do on it. Maybe sell it. This year the property have appreciated to maybe 40 million naira per plot. You cut it into half, sell a half, 20 million. You wait again for a couple of years, the property in that estate that appreciated to 60 million naira per plot, you sell that remaining half for 30 million. So instead of you to sell everything for 40 million before, you now sold at 20 million, at 30 million, 50 million. You must also understand that the longer you hold property, you hold real estate, the longer you make money. So that's why a lot of people, when they have 1,200, 1,500 square meters in a service plot, they sell in bits. They sell 400 or 450, sell another 600, sell another 300, bit by that. They make a lot of money more in that way. So if there is any service estate, any service property that you are been eyeing and you want to invest in, and you want us to do a kind of assessment for you, a breakdown for you based on the return on investment, what you can do there, the opportunities there, the options there, then you can drop a comment. Comments are always open, or alternatively you can reach me directly on WhatsApp. Our WhatsApp number is always on the screen, and then you can look at your objective, what you are trying to achieve, and we can give you real life analysis of what you can do, how long you have to hold, and different strategies that you can take in maximizing your investment in that particular service estate. All right, so if you are not subscribed yet to our videos, again, we are reminding you there's another opportunity for you to subscribe. We really want you to subscribe. Trust me, we are having a membership platform coming up very soon, and it's strictly going to be for subscribers. So in case you start watching our videos and you can only watch for 2 minutes, it's not my fault. So we really want you to subscribe so that we can add you to our membership, and then you can enjoy our content exclusively. So kindly do subscribe, share our content also, and if there is anything you want to share with us, any perspective, any opinion that you have that is even different from whatever I said, it's fine. Our comment is always open. It's democracy. You can always hear your view, and you can always share ideas, share opinions, share perspectives on whatever topic at all that we have discussed on. So as the number one property on the planet, your property advisor, your property consultant, Rabi Mustafa. Thanks once again for watching our videos, and see you next time.